Hi, everyone. Welcome back. Apologies for that. We had a little mix up in schedule, which isn't surprising given it's 12:03 a.m. Mountain Standard Time here in Colorado. Welcome back. And our next presentation in our marathon continues with Ilan Blaus, Head of Global Additive Manufacturing at Flex. Ilan will review adoption challenges of additive manufacturing across a global company. Elan joined Flex Limited in 2016 to lead the global additive manufacturing business activities and deploy 3D printing solutions across the company from sketch to scale in the design centers and manufacturing sites by leveraging Flex manufacturing know-how capabilities to scale worldwide. Elan is responsible for accelerating the adoption of additive manufacturing in test sites all over the globe by identifying use cases, potential applications, and business opportunities. Elan holds a global team or leads a global team with a strong engineering background that is based in different locations and operates several centers of competency for 3D printing. Elan is a hands-on veteran manager with over 27 years of experience building, leading, and inspiring successful teams and global high-tech organizations with career focus on 2D and 3D printing. Welcome, Elan.
Thank you. Good morning. Good night. Good to see you. Thank you, Roxanne, for the great introduction. Appreciate. So we start. I share my screen in a second. Okay. Do you see my screen? Yeah. Do you see my screen?
We see your shared screen. It's on the Remo platform.
Okay. Oh, so sound good. Sound good. Thank you very much. So I switched to presentation mode. So welcome. Thank you very much for joining us in this session. I will walk you through our journey in Flex about the adoption challenges across a global company. And I believe that there are many changes, as you probably know. A little bit about Flex. I guess that some of you know this organization. So basically, every hour of every day, our employees are around the world, design, engineer, deliver, logistical, and manufacturing sketch-to-scale solution. And I believe that sketch-to-scale is something that I will repeat during this session because it's all about how do we take the 3D printing, additive manufacturing, and leverage its advantages when we have to start a product from sketch to scale. And this is all about manufacturing. So global scale and reach, as you see, Flex is quite a big company. We are dealing with contract manufacturing, but we work with our customers from the beginning, from the sketch, when we support our customers to design their products for cost, for reliability, for manufacturability, for any things that related to DFX. And in the end, we scale, right? So once you're ready with your product, we scale, we build your products and support your business. So we have more than 100 sites over the 30 countries, which is a really nice footprint. We have more than 200,000 employees, 2,500 design engineers. It's a large number of people that are dealing with design on a daily basis. We have many more engineers that are supporting them in other areas. Flex has 50 million square feet of manufacturing services space around the globe. We are dealing with 1 million parts every day for supporting our manufacturing business. We have 16,000 global suppliers and more than 1,000 customers, active customers that we build for them on a daily basis, small to big volume products. So a little bit about our industries. So Flex support all industries. As you can see, with nice number of business, we support the healthcare, automotive, industrial, home appliance, capital equipment, energy, networking, communication, server storage, wearables, connected living, and mobile. All of them are working, all these industries are working with Flex. And I'm quite sure that there are many products that you are not aware, basically, that behind it is Flex. Flex is building the products for our customers. Okay, see, this is our global footprint. As you see, we are all over the globe with different sites in all geographies where we have manufacturing, we have mechanicals sites, we have design centers, and we have global services in order to support our production and customers end to end. About additive. So we start. So basically, additive manufacturing is one of the pillars of Industry 4.0 at Flex. Okay, so what we see here that we have 6 main pillars where we focused on things that support our company to transform the industry to be more digital, more automated, more connected, right? And we have machine-to-machine, automation, augmented reality, additive manufacturing, which is our area, simulation and visualization, and business intelligence. So additive manufacturing was defined as one of the critical blocks of our broader Industry 4.0 strategy, which is very, very important for our discussion. Next one. So I would like to share with you a few challenges that we have in manufacturing in general, in the manufacturing industry. Most probably you are aware, or maybe you know, but you are not dealing with these challenges on a daily basis, and we do every day in the manufacturing flow to deal with challenges. Okay, so as you know, the products have much shorter life cycle with more product versions. All the time we see changes, many engineering changes in order to improve the performance, in order to compete, in order to reduce cost, in order to add features, next generation, and it's crazy. Think about a production flow that has to, every few months, to do some changes in the setup, in the machining, in the machine setup, in the layout of the production, in capital equipment that we need to invest in order to support all these changes. And as a result, there are smaller lot size and varying equipment utilization. This is very, very critical, and I'll talk about it later, about utilization, how much it's important. A company like Flex invest a lot of money on capital equipment in order to build and support build product and support our customers in this area. So, but in all of this environment also cause an issue for us as a manufacturer, because there is always price decline and cost pressure, always to reduce, always to be more effective, more efficient, reduce waste, trying to minimize the time it takes us to build a product, reduce the cost of the bill of material. So it's all about ongoing activities that put us on a high pressure to make sure that we always give our customer a competitive cost. In skilled labor and is also becoming an issue, right? We encounter always a situation where there is a shortage, right? And labor cost getting higher every day in every territories, in most of the territories, I would say. So in the past, you went offshore to build products, but today offshore sometimes more expensive, or at least not competitive as it was before, because of taxes, because of labor, because of shipping costs, and everything that related to this. And as a result, we need to always optimize the supply chain and reduce inventories. Inventory costs money, right? A lot of money, and it put us always in risk. What happens if we need to change the product, right? And we have huge inventory. What we do, we scrap we do rework, what we do, right? So we need to manage it, and it costs a lot of money. And of course, in the end, a lot of automation around globalization, customization, sustainability, and economic cycles affects our way of living in manufacturing environment, and always we need to make sure that we are on the edge. So basically, that's the reason why I'm here. One of the reasons, of course, because we believe that additive manufacturing could be one, not only, but one of the key factors to support our manufacturing at scale when we are under this tough environment of many issues that we need to resolve. And this, of course, additive disrupt the way products are designed and manufactured and also distributed, especially enabling us as Flex to deal with high mix, low volume production, sketch to scale, as I said before. Okay, so think about it. When we support a startup company and we want to avoid them to spend a lot of money on tooling and setup and start from sketch, building for them prototypes, or even before that concept model, and then jigs and fixtures, and then NPI, new product introduction, and all the way to end use parts. So 3D printing could be one of the solutions to deal with these challenges. The values, we know the values, right? I'm not going to spend too much time on this slide, although it's really a nice summary of how we see the today's value and the tomorrow's efficiencies, right? So the today values, of course, are known. It's already there, okay? We use it and enjoy the benefits of 3D printing in many cases. When we say complexity is free, for example, I'm always saying, yes, it's free for printing parts, but it's very complex for manufacturing companies like us to decide what solution we need to choose. What is the right 3D printing process for us? What is the right material? What is the right machine? What is the best technology? And it starts to be very complex in the other area of how to help this technology to go all the way from the days where we build mainly rapid prototypes, right? And move to the next phase of this technology to be in the production floor, building real functional parts, not anymore just prototypes. Jigs and fixtures, it's okay, we need it on a daily basis. Tooling, we need it. But what about scale? Scale means that we build many parts, mixed parts for many different products. These are the tomorrow efficiencies, right? And this is what I really want to elaborate, because for us, inventory is an issue, as I said before. And if we can reduce the inventory significantly even, and eliminate a buffer inventory, we are also much less sensitive to minimum order quantity, okay? And we can build the parts on demand. As a result, lead time reduction, right? This is very significant. The process, how do we deal with the process? It's much more digital and maybe help us to be more efficient, right? In the way we build products, right? What about the supply chains, right? Once we have in-house capabilities of building parts, okay, it's more easy for us to implement the design changes, also to do customization, which today is very complex and challenging. Okay, how do we really manage the raw material usage? And of course, in the end, all of us want to also decrease the risk. So as part of the digital transformation and Industry 4.0, additive manufacturing is a way for us to use distributed manufacturing and to have better control and connect
all the 3D printers, no matter where they are installed, okay, and be able to introduce what we call digital factory. Okay, so this is about the tomorrow efficiency. All of them are about challenges, right? And we are talking, this speaking is about challenges, all about challenges. So we spoke about challenges, and here are a few challenges, right? And I elaborate much more. We deep dive into these challenges a little bit. Okay, so challenges that already others in our industry. Okay, it's about the high cost of the system, right? And the equipment. It's still very, very expensive, right? And when I say expensive, it's relative, right? Because in the end, what is matter is the cost per part. Okay, I don't care how much the machine cost, if in the end I know to justify it, and I know that cost per part will be the lowest, always comparing to the traditional processes. Okay, but today we see that the system cost is still a significant factor in our way to decide where to go. Limited material offering, this is a big issue, no doubt. If we go to plastic material or metal material, we know that today there are many different materials where you can use in injection molding, for example, and you can address different requirements quite easily. You just need to choose, right? The materials are available. You can inject them. You can get the very good parts. Okay, in order to compete and be more attractive, we need more materials, right? That complies with the requirements. Part quality. So quality is an issue, and it's matter, right? In the end, all of us, as a manufacturer, as a customer, we always stress on part quality, right? On product quality. We are not willing to accept low quality, and it's about repeatability as well, right? And consistency and predictability of how to get the best part quality. And this is again a matter that already a challenge that already addressed. Post-processing, we know that in most of the cases, I would say, there is no way to take the part out of the printer and feed the line with this part. Okay, we need to finish it somehow. Okay, so there are additional steps. Many, I don't know if many, but at least a few companies, most of them are small, that hopefully will be big in one day, are dealing with post-processing during the last few years, when the industry started to talk about 3D printing for manufacturing, right? Before that, it was rapid prototyping. So who cares? You finish your part manually, you print a few pieces, and that's it. But this is not the life of additive manufacturing at scale, right? But there are many other challenges that we need to overcome, right? Especially in manufacturing, right? Standardization, certification. How do we make sure that all materials that are relevant for production, okay, they have their certification for different requirements that come from different industries, like medical, like industrial, automotive, aerospace, right? And what are the business model? It's different, right? It's not the same. Rapid prototyping is not a business, right? For manufacturing, of course. There are people that are dealing with rapid prototyping many years, right? But for us, we want to scale, right? We want to take it to the next level. How do we build this business model where we need to always use or identify the best fit products? Talent shortage, it's different, right? If in the past or even today, people are have the experience and knowledge and understanding of traditional processes, it's not working anymore in additive manufacturing. It's really different. So how do we make sure that we have the right labor, the right people that have the hands-on experience, okay, and help us to grow and push the boundaries and reduce the limitations. Volume production, okay? It's all about volume production, right? So how do we get higher throughput? How do we get better quality, as I said before, at lower cost, right? And we build the parts closer to the mass production. So these are challenges that known, but still we need a lot of support, collaborations, and companies that will take these challenges and find the right solutions. And there is a business around these challenges. So trying to deep dive into now about, for us, how do we implement AM across a global company? As you saw, we have a very big footprint, right, in many different locations. So we have a steep challenge in bringing 3D printing into our operations, okay? At this kind of scale, right, shifting or disrupting operations become a challenge, right? Remember, we build products every day, not with additive, with traditional processes. So why I need to change? Why I need to disrupt the way I do operations today? How do we spread the knowledge and implement real challenge in global company? How do we bring additive into such large enterprise, right? How do we incorporate AM into customer-facing functional end-use parts at scale? We need to remember that we have customers, right, that need to be involved. It's not our sole decision to say, yes, this is we build with additive. In the end, we have a customer, okay? What is the business strategy, right? So there are many, and how do we do supply chain optimization, okay? For a company in the size of Flex, installing AM experience in every facility worldwide is not strictly practical, right? So we are trying, my group, which is global, we are trying on a daily basis and work hard to basically to provide grounds by discovering ways to improve current product development and manufacturing practices, and by that penetrate into the world of manufacturing. So, but there are many other challenges, right? Some of them are technical, others are economic. We know that the break-even chart or graph or curve, where we always try to see where is additive, where is the break-even point? Is it about tens of units? So maybe it's not for scale, or maybe today with some technologies we can always say that we can also say that we can build maybe many thousands of parts, and it start to be relevant for high mix low volume. Also, the other graph there, like you see below, the supply and demand curve, it doesn't work for additive at the moment, right? The economy is different right now. So today, I believe that there is no more supply than demand, okay, for manufacturing again. So if we take all the install base of all 3D printers around the world, I'm quite sure that the utilization is not that high. It's not that high for manufacturing. Okay, we build one off here, one off there, maybe a few here, a few there, but do we build thousands of parts on a specific machine every month over month, year over year? I'm not sure. But this is the trend, and we want to achieve it. So there are many other challenges. As we said, Flex is involved from the beginning, from sketch, when we need to design the product. See a long list here of different challenges, right? When we go to additive, we always need to understand all these aspects, right, in order to choose the right solution, the right material, the right process. So as you see, there are many of them, starting from the design, right, even before you go to production. And when we go to manufacturing, okay, remember that Flex, basically we build and supply products rather than just parts. Then the value proposition is very, very critical for us, right? We are not a service provider. We are building products. And in the product, there are many different parts where we can build with 3D printing. So it's a different business model. It's a different mindset. It's a different way of thinking, how to do business. And rapid prototyping is not a predictable business for us. It's a service, right? For us, it's a service. We serve our customers during the life cycle of the products, and we do for them functional prototypes. It's not an issue, right? It's there.
Hey, Ilan, I apologize
Yep.
for breaking in, but we've only got a couple minutes left. So
Okay.
got a stack of questions. So
yeah, speed up in 2 minutes, and then we go. Okay. So I just emphasize that material availability for us, there are many products with electronics, all right, for all industries. So ESD safe, high temperature, flame retardant, and critical materials for many use cases in flex. We still not there in terms of material availability. And let's see, I think that here the main challenge or the bottom line here is that selecting the best fit 3D printing solution is a key factor to penetrate to manufacturing flow with new technologies. This is the bottom line here. Business challenges, I think I touched it, but I really want to emphasize that utilization is very critical for our decision in investment, right? So ROI is an issue, right? We are not buying parts, we are not buying equipment just because it's a nice technology. We are buying equipment because we believe this technology can help us to do business, and we need to show the ROI, no doubt. And high utilization means, as I said before, that the machine is working on a daily basis, and we know exactly what we do there, and in a very clear way. Okay, so here the bottom line is 3D printing technology as business must be connected to deliver significant value to our customers. It's not about the technology, it's not about pure business, it's about the connection between the two in order to show the value. And showing the value means there is a business. If not, there is no business. Okay, so I think we already in the end, but flex embracing additive manufacturing. So we have vision, we have strategy, and we have many different sites. Here you see our business models. In bottom line and business model are part of our vision to build smart factory and drive operational efficiency. This is very important for us as part of our strategy. Of course, we can support our customers as well as our internal sites, manufacturing sites, all the way from design engineering to supply chain engagement. We engage with our customer at any stage of the product life cycle, okay? And AM impacts every step of the product value chain, right? So, so if you already have an idea and you want to go to scale, we can go through this way. Or if you just have an idea and you want us to design for you the product and scale, we do it as well. This is our global landscape finish right now. We have 4 centers of competencies and many other sites that are already using 3D printing on a daily basis. Okay, I just jump here. This slide is very important. Okay, in order to manage our manufacturing flow with 3D printers, we must have a platform, right? A software platform, a digital way to manage our what we call smart factory, right? And we decided to work with Link 3D platform, okay, as our NES system, okay, and do all these things for us, okay, all the things as you see on the slide. But I think one of the most important things here in the list is, which is now not 100% available, it's still, there is a few miles to go, is connectivity to machines. Okay, and today most of the machines are like standalone, okay, and you need to manage them by different tricks and tweaks, okay. But connectivity is very important. And why? Because we need to know exactly what is the cost, what are the issues, okay, in the production, okay. Yeah. How do we avoid waste? How do we manage every cent in the process? Every cent is matter. Okay.
Yep.
Here, just an example of parts. You see, it's a way of growing. We've designed for additive thinking. You see that we build these, all of these parts are end-use parts. We feed these parts into the assembly line on a daily basis, and we already have commercial product that we supply to our customers with 3D printed parts.
Very nice.
Okay.
Very nice.
Yes. That's all.
All right. Thank you so much, Ilan. Welcome everybody to meet with Ilan at Flex's table during our virtual networking session. And Ilan we'll make sure we forward you the questions so that you can reply. Okay.
Yes.
All right. Thank you, everyone.